actually have the guy who was voted the best music attorney in the country. His name is Adrian Perry. His dad is Joe Perry, the guitar player from Aerosmith.
Where?
He's my attorney. Because in this industry, you need clout, right?
Yep.
And sometimes you gotta buy the clout if you don't have a clout.
Yep.
And right, the high-powered music attorneys had so like he invited me to go to Mondo, New York City, which is like that music conference. So I didn't have to pay anything at the desk. His law firm had all of these like networking events. Like I had no money, right? I went out to a dinner. I had the like chief technology officer from RIAA, like the lobbying group for the independent artists, right? Like it was these were heavy music industry hitters that were in that, and now that's how they know me. Now they know like,
Exactly.
Yeah, so like, you know, I'm like, let me know when you get a contract offer, so I can possibly go to my attorney. Like, I'll pay for it, like if I need, because I'm gonna learn from that with me. They're gonna be like, this is not normal. This is normal. I just pushed on this. By the way, you got to worry about AI, so make sure you do this. And now you got to worry about owning your data. So let me put that in the box. It's also the artist owns the data, not somebody else, right?
Exactly.
So I don't want people to get fucked by that.
I turned down like 6 deals last year. I've had countless of deals over the last 6 years where I turned down. Like, I'm independent.
Yeah.
You know, because they just never artist friendly. You know, and I never wanted to ever get. I'm so passionate and so like embedded into what I do because I really love people and I really love serving and I really want to help. You know, and like I can't set myself up and be in a messed up situation, and it's gonna deter me away from my goals. You know what I mean? And,
you gotta be in control, man.
yeah, man.
That's why it's a baby. Right?
Exactly. You know, and it's for everybody. That's why it's yours. It's like everybody purpose. You know what I mean? Fits and correlates and can become a coalition for us to help each other get to the next level. You know? And as long as we all serving in our purpose, it's gonna be 100% free flowing.
And we need it. You move to growth once that switches, right? Once you see that growth start going up, and you're like, okay, like my growth is there. Now my revenue growth is like peaking. That's when your cash flow starts to be able, then you can reinvest in your business. This is really hard for any artist.
Finding your target audience.
You don't have money, unless you come from money, which again, I'm not helping them, right? We're helping the ones who are like believing it and they got the talent, but maybe their family doesn't have money and that kind of thing, or they're making, a lot of our artists are making like 500 a week and stuff. So it's like if you're making 500 a week in Chicago, it's hard to like invest in. So this is the stage that Lakaya is really trying to help with. When they get to this stage, we may or may not be able to they may want to sign a label. Right? They may want to sign something, because I think of this stage as when you get to growth, you don't want to take investor money here, because if you take investor money there, because you're burning so much cash, they're going to own more of the business. You're not going to have the clout to negotiate.
No leverage.
Yeah, exactly. But when you start showing positive cash flow, now you're investable, because anybody's like, hey, that's a cash flow, that's the growth. I can throw this amount of money at it. I can see if you get a year in 5 years, I can see that being right. So this is where we're supporting them. So this is they are DIY, but they're DIY with our resources, so that they are not spending their cash. They're preserving their cash to live out. And then if they start to grow up, we're like, okay, I'm not going to do all that for you. So now you got to kind of grow up a little bit out of the nonprofit model. You are in the for-profit model. Now you need to invest that cash in your own business, but you got to invest it smartly. Don't be like those other bands and stuff. So they're continuing to go down because they're overspending, right? Get to this and then grow in a sustainable way. Right? So
that's perfect. That's because even if you wanted to get signed, most companies or labels that are signing people are self-sufficient already. You know, so it comes. We're in 2025, so you have to be almost doing everything a label does. You know, for the average independent artist to get signed. You know, when you don't have that backing of those dollars to spend, you have to find ways to cut costs and bring down the overhead. So that's why I invest in camera instead of paying for a cameraman and shit every time. Let me just spend this money on the camera, do the research, do the understanding of it. So I got this, I got two ace, the ones that we were shooting a podcast with on my cameras. And so we invest in the groundwork. Once you invest in the groundwork, you can kind of have a foundation, you know.
Yep.
And as you slowly grow, you get the people the investors to come in, and now you're on a higher trajectory instead of, you know, instead of being at the ground. Just left the meeting with my boy Jeremy. It was an amazing meeting. You know, it's such a breath of fresh air to you know, just be around people who care. You know, I always say I create art that matters for people who care. And you know, just to hear his vision about what he wants to bring to the industry and what he got planned for his NFP and how he wants to help us, but not only us, but all artists. And you know, it's just a blessing to hear people who are able to be in positions such as, you know, creating platforms or creating companies that help artists, because artists is always the last of the barrel. You know, people treat artists like we're nothing. But it's always refreshing when we hear people who are for the artists. You know, who want to see the artists win, who want to see you know, just the overall human experience that is music, that we all connect to. It's like the universal language. Music is the universal language of the soul. So it's like to hear people actually appreciate that and understand that without the artist that creates the art, that it won't be a music business or any type of company that can you know, make money off this art form. So I'm grateful. I'm super excited to see what we got planned. We do have more meetings that we just confirmed, so I'm looking forward to this partnership and seeing where this seed, how far it can bloom. Let's get it, man. You know, I'm grateful. I appreciate everything that always, anybody who's trying to push this culture forward in a positive format. So, you know, we embracing the journey. I'm ready for what's next. Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, everybody. Like Larry, baby.
What's up, my guy? You good? How you feeling?
I'm good.
Hey, good to see you again.
So Mike is a special guest for everybody. Go ahead and grab some food. Mike is an artist. He is an entrepreneur. He is a nonprofit founder. He's got apparel brands that he's building up. Author. And he also taught me about the Osmo, which we have right here.
You got it.
We were meeting. Yeah, we're recording. Yeah. So anyway, Mike was kind enough to welcome me with his own organization to kind of see how they run things. They got a team meeting on Sunday. And said, we got our meeting on Tuesday, and we want to see how we run things over here so we can share knowledge and we can learn from one another, because he's been doing this. In terms of the statement, it takes 10 years to be an overnight success.
Facts.
You're getting to that point of that 10 years, right? And you're seeing that start to become true.
For sure.
So thank you for joining us.
I appreciate it.
Get a chance to meet everybody.
Most definitely.
And grab some food if you want to.
Most definitely, I will. You gotta tell me twice.